They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
And it felt like everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
13 yards on the game's opening play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Him up for 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40.
And he's going to now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Brissett. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Brissett. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Vikings 3, Lions nothing.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. big-time game.
As for him from a week ago, 16 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good for a Lions.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Number 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Well, a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Britt to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Vikings 30-yard
Off the play fake. Britt.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Britt. It's intercepted. It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
They'll take over 1st
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And the Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Number 87.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Again, the ball carrier.
Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
The Viking ball carrier.
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 38. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. Time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Number 82. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Offense.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Brissett. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Brissett to throw on 1st. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see
Sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try to take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But now this guy, he's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork. On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football from triple option, you've actually called that play.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And the Vikings defense is going to get the...
A little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 7. First down, Vikings.
Brissett on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Trying to go back again to Adam Thielen, and that'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cook. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Throw left side complete. It's Brown.
Brissett's pass.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To throw on second down. Britt.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Britt's pass.
Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we the Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
The Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, Brissett.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Brissett. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Julian Okwara
in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupy.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
as he'll punt it away for the second time.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Britt. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
20-yard line.
Throwing again. Britt. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
This time they stay on the ground, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Britt. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
To throw is Brissett. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Britt. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Off the bootleg, Britt. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Britt. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
28-yard line.
From the gun, Britt. His throw incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Off play action, Britt. Catch made here by Campbell. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Britt Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time.
But it's going to be second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. And another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
1st and 10 at the 11.
On first down, Swift. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. First down, Brissett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
from the midfield stripe. They'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
6. And the Vikings first.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, Brissett.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Here's Brissett. And that will be incomplete.
Brissett's pass intended for Justin Jefferson.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. The Vikings send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
A gain of 6 there on first.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Running is Swift.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now left
side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Leonard Fournette.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw. Britt. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. From the gun, Britt. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Britt. Campbell making the catch. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on first down. Britt. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Britt 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Lions on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Britt. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Britt, the quick slant caught. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And that makes it 14-10. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, This offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. A first down throw for Descent. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be third and forever. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Britt, he's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Swift. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's good for the Lions.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a carry for Swift. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Off the play fake. Britt. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run here with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
The 39-yard line.
From the gun, Britt. And completes it to Kirk over the middle.
Britt's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Britt. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. Touchdown, Detroit. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
Vikings 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't look.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Akeem Hicks has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me, long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
Brissett's pass complete to Adam Thielen.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The throw right sideline here is complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Into the air once more. It's Brissett setting up the screen for Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Brissett. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Jefferson.
10 more there and another first down.
And the Vikings first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, Brissett. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Complete to Dalvin.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Brissett's pass.
Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. On 1st down, Swift. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Lions, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1.